It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of mayonnaise.
Do you think it looks like jizz? Do you eat ass? Probably not.
I'm like laundering dice out here, dog. Like, on Monopoly Go.
This is gonna go on the podcast, and people are gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you making her sit on the ground?"
This is George from Los Angeles, California, aka Glendale Gary. I'm looking for a horny girlfriend or a wife so I can give you the love of my heart, baby.
Is he like rubbing?
Oh.
He's just a white trash guy, ready to, you know.
Hello, governor.
How do I sound? I've noticed on the recordings I don't sound the greatest.
Well, we're coming. It's coming through this shit. That's why.
I know Discord's compression is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that's way better. What's up, feller?
Not much.
How's it hanging, dude? I mean, I can't complain. The internet. I mean, the internet's being internet, you know. But other than that, pretty good, man. It's been a fucking crazy couple of weeks for me.
Same.
Yeah, you too, huh? You've been busy too. Yeah. I texted you the other day. And I was like, bro, are you alive?
He thought I
was like
disappeared.
Yeah, because I was like kind of fucking, you know, ghost as well. So I was just.
I was talking to like Logan and Mern in DMs, but I was trying to stay off of Well, it just kind of happened. I was staying off social media just because.
Yeah.
I was so busy. I didn't want to be distracted by like.
Did you
messaging?
Did you stay off of social media on purpose, or you just like didn't want to be distracted?
Yeah, I didn't want to be distracted. I was so busy. Like I was like, that's just another thing to. It was also like a little mini detox vacation.
Yeah,
it was kind of nice.
Yeah, I was talking about that a few minutes ago with chat actually, and this like little break has kind of gang. Appreciate the subby, brother. This break has like been very therapeutic for my brain, bro. You know, like I'm less like anxious, you know, like I'm less like I gotta be checking my fucking, you know, phone all the time, and like because like there's not really any reason to. If I don't get a message from you guys, I don't really need to be on my phone.
Right.
It's been nice. The break has been nice. I didn't and I was saying this earlier to chat, like I didn't realize that I needed a break because like I didn't feel like I needed one. But
eye twitching. Sorry, go on.
Bro, what are you doing?
My eyes having a random spasm. This is the second time on the podcast my eyes freaked out. I had a migraine earlier, so I wonder if it's coming back.
Oh shit, that would suck. Well, we got bust. I don't think that's probably not helping. Cheers, player. Oh wait, wrong camera. So yeah, like I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to take a break. This, you know, accidental break that I've taken from just this specific, because I've been busy as shit otherwise, like 10-12 hour days for like the last 2 weeks, you know, 6-day work week sometimes, sometimes 7. Like I've been fucking busy and I've been tired and stuff, but I've also like been chilling. So I don't know, I didn't realize I needed one, but it's been very helpful for my brain.
It was the same. Yeah, it was the same for me. Like it sounds weird, but I did like normal people stuff. Like I was still editing and all that, but like I did yard work, which was like being neglected a little bit.
Yeah.
And like
I mowed the lawn the other day. Yeah.
I haven't busted the smoker in a minute, so I was like,
nice,
you know what?
Dude. What'd you make?
I did because I'm still pretty new at it. I did my first Boston butt, and then I did
How'd it come out?
It was good. It was actually really good. I literally did it just to make Cubanos.
Oh, sick.
Like I wanted one so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna make the pork myself.
Nice. Did you have like a press and stuff, like to, you know, how they do it?
It was a little ghetto. Like, they didn't even like I couldn't even find Cuban bread.
You got like 2 skillets and smash them.
Yeah. So I had like a French baguette with like Cubano meat, and I literally put it on my stove and like had a pan. And I got the pan hot on the other side and just pressed it real quick. Yeah.
Ghetto ass press.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man.
Hey, it worked. It was great.
Hell yeah, I bet it was. What did you put on it?
I did steak. I followed Meat Church's little guide.
They have like a Cubano guide?
It's not like really a guide. It's just like
for the butt.
Yeah,
but
just
not
like
for the Cubano. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I just kind of looked up the ingredients.
What did you put on the Cubano?
It was just the pork on one side, then mustard on the bread. You can do mayo if you want. I don't think I added mayo. and then
Gotta have
smoked
mayonnaise. Bro.
ham. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of mayonnaise. Then you did
Is it because
ham.
you think it looks like jizz? Is that why you don't? Is that
cheese.
why you don't eat it?
No, I just like I'm weird about things that smell weird.
Mayonnaise doesn't smell
smells
weird.
weird. Yeah, it does.
I'm like I know the answer to this question. That like you don't. Do you eat ass? Probably not.
I don't know. It's the Lord we will have to see. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Are we already too thick?
No, not at all. I've seen your text played by Cubano. You want to know if I eat ass?
Yeah, we're just shifting out to high gear right away, bro. All right.
Dude, my eye.
I'm
just gonna do this.
I had so my dad's been hurt.
Anyways, hold on, let me finish. I didn't even finish the sandwich.
We got the gist of it.
We can talk about your
right?
dad.
We got the fucking
talk
gist.
about your dad's dick long enough, all right? We can talk about my sandwich.
He's dead, dude. God rest his soul. Okay.
R.I.P. All I was gonna say was it's ham, cheese, and pickle, and that's it.
Really? You all that for that?
Maybe somebody want to know how to make a Cubano.
I fucking doubt it. They didn't want to know how you made it by pressing two skillets together. I guarantee you, as soon as you said that, they stopped listening to your recommendation on how to make one. Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah, so my dad obviously had his surgery and he's been he's been resting. So, and he usually does all like the cooking and stuff. Like I'll help him and stuff or whatever, like do prep and stuff like that. But he usually is like the one who throws down on the grill, on the smoker, when we're at their house. But he's been hurt, so I threw down heavy, bro. We cooked. I spatchcocked 2 chickens. Well, my sister spatchcocked them and then like prepped them, but I cooked them. And then I made some more pork belly burnt ends, but I made them a little different this time. I didn't cook like the whole pork belly.
That's what I was gonna make, but none of our butcher shops had pork belly.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
And so I did steak.
Yeah, I did it, but I usually when I make pork belly, I'll like cook the whole slab and then cube it and then like season it and not season it, but like barbecue, like sauce it. This time, I cubed it all up first and then put it on skewers and like it came out so good. It was like the flavor profile was way better, I think, because it was like kind of crispy all over. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And then the chicken came out great.
What do you season yours with?
We use meat church stuff as well. We I think I did.
You do like rib candy?
I think I did the gospel
Mm-hmm.
on the pork belly, and then I think we did like hot something on the chicken, hot hog on the chickens. I think we did. Yeah. It was fucking good though. Yeah, it came out great. I was pretty pumped about it.
Well, I've seen like people when they do it, they will do rib candy or they'll do like brown sugar and butter. I don't know if you do.
Yeah,
that. It's just
yeah.
Get like the sweetness.
I didn't do sugar this time, but I did butter. Yeah. Okay. It's hard to do. Actually, you know what? I didn't do butter this time because usually what I do is I'll throw them all in like a tin, like an oven safe tin or whatever. Yeah. And then I'll like sauce some butter or sugar, but I didn't do that this time. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that would have. I don't know how I would have had to throw them back in a tin, and they would have been on the skewer though. So I don't know.
You didn't sauce them after?
I sauced them while they were on the skewer, but I just like with a brush, sauced them up.
Did you like? I don't know why we're going so deep, but did you sauce them like when it came off and then you were done, or did you sauce them and put them back on to like get it sticky?
Or in
the oven.
I skewered them. I cooked them, pulled them off, sauced them, threw them back on, and then pulled them off and we ate them. I didn't sauce them. I didn't re-sauce them. But yeah, it was missing the butter though and the sugar though for sure. Fuck.
I never got to make it, so I don't know what it's like. But they say it's like the brown sugar or the rib candy.
It hits different.
It's
sure.
rib candy.
Because I've done it that way before. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's rib candy?
I think it's just like a sweet sauce.
It's a sauce, or it's like
so it's like it's a sauce. It's almost kind of syrupy. It looks like. I think it's just like a little cheat to get like a nice glaze on your meat, and it makes it a little sweet.
What?
Yeah, it makes it a little sweet. What's wrong with that? You like your meat sweet?
I don't know about putting a little glaze on my meat.
Oh, this is so random, but I have it on here because it's like consumed my free time when I have it, and I talked to you like the other week about it. Monopoly Go.
Yeah, you did. You asked me. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone I know is playing it, and like I'm like laundering dice out here, dog. Like on Monopoly Go. So it's like the Candy Crush version of Monopoly Go or Monopoly.
Okay.
And so like you're just going around your board, upgrading your board, and then you like move up to the new board and you just keep going. And it's so basic, but like you do challenges and there's like tournaments to get more dice and you're competing against random people. Well, you can attack your friends.
Oh, it's got like Clash of Clans type shit in there.
Yeah, so you can attack them and like take their money. Hello?
We're just having all kinds of technical difficulties today, bro.
It's rough. So you can attack them and like take their money or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like Beeves in there, one of Fab's mods. Like he's at my friends list and we're fighting. Like he's attacking me left and right. I'm attacking.
I need to hop on there.
We get like a group chat, like just yelling at each other.
I need to get on that. That sounds
fun.
dope. I haven't had like a good, like, obviously the mobile game that I'm working on, and it's not one that I play like an hour, maybe an hour a day, but I play it so much for work that I'm not like on that shit. But like I don't have like a good mobile. I played like Clash Royale for a little bit. I played obviously Clash of Clans, and then there was like Rush Royale. I don't know if you saw that one. It was like a tower defense game. That game was sick. I think we played that, but I'm looking for another mobile game to play. This might be the one, dude. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's so brain dead. It's almost like a slots game because you can auto roll and like just let it go around the board, and you have like a multiplier, so you can build up dice and like you have a collection, and you'll get like 2,000 rolls. Well, you can do your multiplier times like 50 times 20 times 100, and then you get more. You get like more money, like it times the money that you would have earned by like the 50 or 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
And
do you have to?
I don't know.
Do you end up having to pay for rolls? Like, do you have to buy rolls?
You can, yeah. I may have spent like $10.
Yeah. Oh, allegedly. Yeah. Do they have like a battle pass?
But now that's what I'm saying. Like I'm laundering money out here. Like in my free time when I get like a minute at work, I'm in this Discord, dog, where people are making fake Facebook accounts. And you add them. And so when like a new person on your friends list on Facebook joins, you get 100 free rolls. So I'm just like spam clicking these ads.
Oh
and like I'll come back and have like 1,000 rolls.
Ridiculous, bro. That's cheating.
I need help.
Yeah.
I need help.
You just exposed yourself to Beeve. He's probably doing it too.
No, he don't know about it.
Well, now he does.
He don't know how to get there. I got my sources locked.
Like, got that Discord locked down, bro.
I'm the plug for rolls.
What's like your favorite mobile game that you ever played?
Ever?
Yeah.
Dude,
or like what's the one you like? What's the one like you dump the most money into or time into?
I've never gone crazy like dumping money. Like I'll spend maybe like $20-$30 and then maybe like a battle pass if I really get into it. But like the one game I used to play all the time on my phone, there's this racing game, and there's one called CSR Racing that I played for a good minute. But there's this other one, I can't remember the name. Anyways, you could build like street cars, like legit street cars that you would like have or you'd see around town. Like they'd have like a Dodge Neon, like SRT4, and you could like soup them up and race your friends. I played that game for like years.
I never heard of that. It was that one. Like Midnight Club style?
Yeah, it's almost like having a Midnight Club on your phone, but you just drag race each other.
Mobile Midnight Club, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
That sounds like it could be dope.
Like Honda Civics and like SRT, like the cars you care to drive. Like Ferraris are cool, but like, give me that shit box. I'm trying to bust your ass.
Get that rice burner, baby.
Yeah.
Get that Mitsubishi.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
But that was like
that's cool.
High school for me, but I played that all the time.
I think probably the mobile game I dumped the most time into, it has to be Clash of Clans, I think. It's like I spent years playing Clash of Clans, bro. Like super competitive Clash of Clans too. We had like, it was when I was working at Best Buy. Like everybody in the fucking store was in the clan, and it was like if you didn't use your war, like if you went to war and you didn't use your shit or you sucked, like you got kicked out, bro.
You got kicked out.
It was real shit. It was real shit. I played
Clash of Clans heavy, and then it got into like where you had to join like a clan and go to war for like to be worth it for you, like to get the rewards.
Yeah.
And like I'd get off work or something at like Jiffy Lube, and I get home and they're like trying to do war. I'm like,
you're like tired
of Call of Duty. I'm like, I don't care about Clash of Clans,
bro. It got intense.
I gave up on it,
and then it was like mad drama in the store. There would be like because someone would get kicked out, or like if they weren't included in that war, because we wouldn't kick them out of the clan, but you can only have like 10 people in a war, right? So like if somebody would get like benched, and then like bro, people were just like, so it was like starting fights. Like the leadership team had to be like, okay, you guys can't fucking do this shit anymore. Like it got real out there, man. People, and then like there was like an exodus, like half the clan left and joined and formed like their own clan, and it was like, then it was like 2 separate clans in the store, bro. It was like
World of Warcraft stuff.
Yeah, dude, like Crips and Bloods and but Clash of Clans, and you know, it was, people were fucked. People took that shit to the ultimate extreme.
Why is it so easy to spend money in a mobile game? Like I can play like Call of Duty and never spend a dime on it, and I'm chilling.
Well, I mean, I think the obvious answer is like it's fucking so easy to make a mobile game pay to win, like, and no one gives a shit if a mobile game is pay to win, right? Like no one's bitching and moaning about it. Like it's kind of just like an understood thing in the mobile gaming space that if you want to progress past a certain point, you're gonna have to pay some money, right? Whether it's just buying the battle pass or whatever. So I think that's part of the reason why, is because it's like that's just accepted that you're gonna spend money in a mobile game. But it's also so fucking easy, bro. Especially if you're on iPhone. Actually, Google phone's easy. Literally, bro. Like you just double tap, scan face. Like it's just too fucking easy to spend money on your phones. So like that is that's like the fucking main reason, bro.
Even when we were playing like Arena Breakout, like I'm on an account that's not even mine. Like they sent me an account, and I was like, I might opt in for this case. I want this case. Like I want my own butt pouch. It's like $5 a month. I'm like, but wait, it's not even going to be counting towards me because 1, the accounts are going to reset when the game releases.
Exactly.
And 2, it's not even my login.
It's crazy, man.
I had to talk myself off a ledge. Like I was. All I had to do was double tap the power button, and it was mine.
Did you end up like? Are you playing the game on your own account now since it's the game's launched, or are you still on that like burner or whatever?
No, I haven't. I made my account. I made my real one. I haven't played it yet. I've been like so busy.
Yeah.
Like Monopoly Go's like I could legit be at work, set it to auto roll, and walk away.
Yeah.
And then I haven't had time to play anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I gotta.
I want to though. I promise. Like I had Beef try it, and he messaged in our group chat one day. He's like, "Yo, this game's actually kind of addictive,
dude. It's actually pretty good, man. It's actually pretty good. Mobile.
You have to get past like mobile. Like the mobility in mobile.
Yeah,
the graphics aren't bad.
That's
I think it's the mobility.
For me, that's the thing is like the mechanics of it with my on a phone with my fingers is very difficult for me to get used to. So it's like that's like really the biggest hurdle. I'd be probably dumping way more time into it if those controls weren't so foreign to me, because I'm like, in my mind, I know what play I need to make because it's basically Escape from Tarkov. I know exactly what I need to do, and like I can't fucking make my hands do it. So that's very frustrating for me.
Yeah.
And I'm old, so I don't want to learn a new input at this point. But I've struggled coming to terms with the fact that like I prefer controller now.
Well, I was gonna ask. I don't know if it's allowed, but I guess you could read their stuff and find out. Like some mobile games allow like this controller add-on you can add to your phone.
Yeah, I mean, how would they know? Obviously, I don't know. Like,
yeah,
because it's not like it's an actual. You're not plugging a mouse and keyboard. Like you're not using an emulator or any of that stuff. So I imagine that would be fine. It's probably like fucking frowned upon. I'd probably be looked at all weird, but
like you ain't rolling up to a LAN tournament with your controller, and then you're gonna be washed. But yeah.
Yo, they hit me up to go to Shanghai for this fucking tournament, but like when they found out when they found out I wasn't playing it, they got mad, bro. Remember I told you because they found out that I wasn't playing it like a lot, so they got mad.
Well, it's not like you didn't not play it because you didn't care about it. It's
I like it. It's just it's not
you had like the personal stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm busy.
Mobile's different.
Not only am I like I'm not even playing that many games. Like I haven't even touched Diablo Season 1 yet. Like
I haven't either. I made my character and logged out.
Yeah, I'm barely.
By the way, I have some gripes about that thing.
Oh yeah, we'll hit on that in a minute. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. It's not even the fact that it's like that I'm a fan of the game. The game is great. I like it a lot. I think it's like going to be really good to have that. Even though it's mobile, it's gonna be good to have that competition. And if they somehow port that game over to PC, like it's gonna blow it's gonna blow that whole world open, bro.
Yeah, because there's King Gathalion was playing this game, and I downloaded it. And I played it only for like 2 days because I got busy. But it's an MMO that's on mobile, but you can also play it on PC. I wonder if that might become a trend.
Yeah,
It's still on PC. It's like
Lost Ark,
Immortal. It feels like
Lost Ark did that.
Yeah, it feels like a mobile game, but it's not bad.
Lost Ark it's also a mobile game, right? Can't you play? You can play Lost Ark on mobile, I think.
I don't know if it is in America.
Yeah, but
I think it was a foreign.
It was a mobile game, and then they ported it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I would definitely, if I had more time, I'd probably dump some more time in. I also don't have like a super strong phone. Like, it's like,
yeah, me either.
You know, like my phone is not fucking built for that shit. So like, I think if I had like a gaming phone, or if I had an Android with a bigger screen, it might be better. But my iPhone doesn't really fucking.
Yeah, like if Red Magic was like, "Yo, here's a phone,"
yeah,
I'd be like, "Bet." Have you seen that? Like, did you actually look into that phone?
I only saw like the picture of it. I didn't like look at the specs or anything like that.
One, it's got RGB, which is insane on a phone. Like that's crazy.
That's overkill, bro. Like, what do we say?
But on the top, it's got 2 bumpers on it, like triggers.
Yeah.
That you can program. And then on the back, it's got a fan that blows directly, I would assume, on the CPU/GPU.
And GPU, yeah. It's probably integrated, I would assume, right?
And you can like turn it to turbo mode. It's crazy.
Damn, dude. Yeah,
iPhones do not do well with gaming.
No, dude, my phone like we'll be playing that game for like an hour, and my phone will be so hot. Like, it's. I think it's like, and I know it's not good for my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think if I had, it's like there's a couple things, but yeah, they're trying to compare me. I mean, I guess they're kind of trying to compare me to all these other, like most of the people that I'm in this, like I'm doing this content stuff with, they're all mobile gamers. Like that's what they come from.
Mod 6 plays on an iPad.
Yeah, Mod 6, Ice, like I'm WoW or whatever. They all play on these fucking, like, they play on mobile. That's what they do. They play mobile games. So they're set up for this shit. Like, they have fucking finger condoms that they use to play. They play claw. They're beasts. They're demons.
Dude, if I bet you I could smoke these kids if I didn't, without doing collab.
Oh yeah.
If I had a phone that could keep up, I could smoke them.
Maybe, I don't know. They're pretty nuts, bro. The only reason I killed when we went to that event out in LA, I killed Ice, but that's because I was healing in a bush and he just came and stood on me, and then I just fucking smoked him.
Dude, the bush Wookiee tactic in Arena Breakout works.
You can't tell
because people don't know, like, rats, like they're not Tarkov players.
Nope, exactly.
So you just camp it out and they're done.
Yeah, I killed two of them. And then it was a team of 3 and I killed 2. And then Ice was the last one left, and he's nasty. And he had like, so he had so much loot somehow. I'm not even sure how he had they were brand new accounts, and somehow he had like, he was kitted, like M4 silence and all this. Yeah, he knew, like,
he was playing alpha.
He was nuts, bro. So he just comes and like sits on me. I'm like prone in a bush. He comes and like crouches on top of me while I'm healing. So I just get my gun out and I fry him. And he like I
think I know that. Yeah,
he was pissed.
I remember that
he
clip.
was pissed.
I remember that clip.
He was not happy, bro, because he was like the fucking Arena Breakout guy, and then like here comes Tarkov PC guy sitting in a bush.
Dude, a slow bush camper will kill a Chad any day.
Yeah, dude.
Tarkov or Arena Breakout. I don't care what you say.
100%. Yeah.
No, I'm talking trash, but I've seen Ice's like highlight reels on Arena Breakout. Dude's like,
he's a beast. He does a lot of like guides and stuff like that. He's a demon. He's cool. And he's cool people too. When we're out there. But yeah, I don't know. That mobile gaming stuff it's very intriguing to me, especially now that I'm like working in that field. So it's pretty cool.
It's so interesting. Like, mobile gaming is so interesting to me because one, it's bigger than normal gaming, and no one talks about it. Like, it's just like,
in what way do you say that's bigger?
Well, one, it makes more revenue than regular gaming. Like, that's just
is that confirmed? Like,
that's
for sure.
Statistic. Yeah, I could pull it up like for proof if you need me to. But
no, I mean, I trust you.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it makes like a lot more than regular gaming a year.
Just based on just straight microtransactions too, right? Like that's
gotta
be. That's the only way.
It's those $2.99s like every so often, like where like regular gaming it's hitting you for $20 every month to 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, like I think about how crazy it is that these fucking like the game that I work on is literally free. Like there's no like you don't have to ever buy coins.
No.
If you don't want to, but people are dropping dumb money on this game, and it blows my fucking mind. Like I get it, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of crazy. Like,
dude, even Mr. Beast
for me to like wrap my head around it, like how much money they're spending. You know, go ahead.
Mr. Beast was talking about it on someone. I don't remember the podcast, but he was on a podcast and he was like, "There's this underground like civilization type game on mobile." He's like no one probably
Fallout?
knows.
Like Fallout,
No, like
Shelter?
strategy, just like strategy where like you build an army and like, fight other people. And he's like, I'm so invested in this game. He's like one of the top players. He might be number one.
Mr.
I don't even
Beast?
know if he plays. Yeah, and I don't even know if he plays anymore. But he's like, I probably dumped 150 grand in this mobile game.
God damn.
And he's like, it got so serious. Like there was this group. He's like, I was talking to all the top people in the game that I hired somebody to like help his account, like to get better and train him.
He
hired a trainer for
like hired a
game.
consultant basically.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. What were we talking about?
Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of over.
What was that? What you remember what that game was called? That sounds dope though. Civilizations was sick.
Game.
Did you ever play Civilizations?
I never did. I always like. I still see people playing it.
Yeah,
often.
it's fucking so good. Buddy of mine, Bud. He's a Hollywood Bud. He plays sports games. I don't know if you know who he is.
He's like
a streamer.
talent manager or something, isn't he?
No, he's just a like sports game streamer.
What's his name?
Hollywood Bud. Yeah. Anyways,
maybe.
he is like super addicted to Civilization. He talks about it all the time. He like it's one of those games, and he always says this shit. He's like, I'll fire it up at like 9-10 o'clock just to play till like midnight, and then it's 3-4 a.m. and I'm still playing. It's like one of those kind of fucking, it grabs you by the balls, but it holds on, But
Yeah, I mean,
they're pretty nuts.
it's
pretty cool. I think they're like Civilization 6 now or some shit.
Yeah. Isn't it called like Sid something? Sid Civilization?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
What was the last game you think you played where like you were willing to stay up like late? Like not because you had to and like stream was doing good, like just because you enjoyed it.
I don't know. Maybe like World of Warcraft, like way back in the day. I don't have
So it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the timing of Diablo's launch would have been a little better, I would have probably grinded that shit overnight, pretty hard. Like I would have put in some fucking hours in that one if the timing would have been a little different. So I mean, I guess I would give the nod to Diablo because for sure if I didn't have like this new job and all this stuff, like I would have fucking been grinding that shit well into the 2-3 a.m. But New World, I guess New World did that to me. New World had me by the balls, bro.
I think it had everyone. I think just I don't know if it was because gaming was so stale or it was because it was such a different MMO. I could talk passionately about New World. I love that game,
bro. It was it hurts me so bad that it like kind of fell short. They
pulled a Destiny.
They dropped the fucking ball year one. Because I know it's great now. Everyone says it's so good now, but it's hard. It's also doesn't have an easy catch up mechanic. Like there's no easy way to get back into the game and get caught up. What they needed to do is once they figured out okay, the game's good now, let's fucking get all of our players back in, because they had like a huge surge in players again. After all that stuff, right? But they didn't. But it was so hard to get caught back up. Then everyone just quit again. Like because even I came back.
Yeah, they dropped the ball with the reset servers in my I have a friend, like a really close friend that is like New, like he doesn't even play New World anymore, but he will get on every night, do his war on New World, and then get off. Yeah. Like that's how
he's like raid logging at that basically.
Yeah, it's exactly like for Destiny.
Yeah.
And so
that's how all MMOs get to at certain points. Like that's normal. You know what I mean?
You come back to catch up and then get off.
Yeah.
But he was like, we were talking about it, and they did a fresh server, like a couple of them, I think, where like all the servers were brand new.
Yeah.
Everyone that joined.
Damn, I would have came back for that. I didn't know they did that.
But it was during the Gothleon and them tournament, like the Team Trees thing. I don't know. Do you remember that?
I do. Yeah, I was in it for a little bit. Yeah, and then it was just like
bad timing. It was bad.
Well, it wasn't fun. It wasn't necessarily bad timing. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't like it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Right? Like I thought it was gonna.
I was in it too.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna feel how it felt whenever the game first launched, and it didn't feel that way because everyone was so focused on power leveling, and then getting all these resources and achieving all these individual tasks. no one was playing the game together. So it wasn't
Yep.
fun. I was literally just grinding the game by myself for hours. Like that's not fun, you know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. Because it was like this team go here, this team go here.
Yeah, so that fell off pretty quick for me. That was not fun. And there's no real like incentive to make new characters in New World because you can be every class with one character. Yep. So that is part, like, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit with that as well. Cause like literally all you need to do, it seemed like some like great in theory, but they should have made it so where you had to like, they should have made it a little bit like where you had to choose by like discipline, right? So you had to be like arranged, like you went down like a magic discipline, and then you can switch between
like a tree.
Yeah, and then you could switch between like certain weapons, but you couldn't just put on like a sword and shield and then you're a tank now. Like I think all the melee stuff and the tank should have been in one category. Like you shouldn't have been able to fucking run around with like an axe and a fucking life staff. Like that was so dumb and overpowered when it first came out. There was like a lot of those things where it's like you should have had to go down disciplines to be, and then like specialize in a discipline and then have weapons be tied to that discipline. That would have been better. And then like once they made the game good and they were like, they felt good about where the status of where their game was, then they should have created a catch up mechanic that allowed like everyone to kind of get all back on the same page. Hi, baby. What you got? They should have had like a catch up mechanic that all the new returning players like this, that because they had that surge, right, of old players that came back after they came out with the new dungeon and all that stuff. They should have just caught everybody up to this, or like not instantly, but like made it so that you could do it within like a week, and then that probably would have grabbed everyone's attention. But then they fucked it up, man. There can't be that many players playing it anymore, huh?
No, dude, like the servers dropped. Like you may got like 5 to 4 per region now.
Yeah,
but it's like they did the team trees thing. That may be the name, and it was cool because like it gave streamers the like a reason to come back.
You gonna sit there? Like, hang on, sorry. You gonna sit there?
You're good.
Come sit over here. Because this is going to go on the podcast and people are going to be like, why the fuck are you making her sit on the ground? You want me to go get you a chair? Huh?
Well, Fab doesn't get his wife a chair, guys.
I'll be right back, bro.
Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
I know, dude. She's so rude.
So they had the Team Trees event on New World, which is like you come back, like there's different clans that like go against each other. And it was cool, and it got streamers back, and their community got to play with their favorite streamer and all that. And it was on a fresh server. But the issue was they dropped it at the same time they dropped the fresh server. So it's like all these people also want to play on the new server because they get a fresh start to catch up with everyone else where they're not behind.
Right.
Like everyone's doing the same thing. And so it was just like poor timing on Amazon Studios' part.
Yeah, it's where they did it like because I would have loved to just be able to hop on like a whole fresh server with the homies, you know what I mean? And I think that would have been way more fun.
I even think at Jen at one point, like, not that she wasn't trying to like grind it out on the tournament server, but she was like, I want to play on the new server with like everyone. Yeah, and so she would like jump back and forth. Right. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot, and then PvP is great from what I hear now.
Yeah, man, and it was. I thought it was still pretty good even when it first launched. Yeah, there just wasn't any incentive to do it was the problem. Right. Some of the the iframing and stuff like that threw me off a little bit. I didn't really care for some of that stuff, and like obviously it was kind of unbalanced in off rip, but there was no incentive to PvP. So that kind of fucking ruined. If there's no incentive to PvP,
besides having like the market,
what are we doing? The what?
Besides having like the market town to like make the money for everyone.
Yeah. Well, like, there wasn't an incentive from an individual's perspective, though, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, no, I don't even know if there really still is.
Yeah, probably not. But like in World of Warcraft, there's like in World of Warcraft, you have like you get points from doing battlegrounds that you use to buy gear that is specific for PvP. And
okay, yeah, they do have that now. So
yeah, so they have that now, and so that's. that's like the biggest thing that was missing initially. And then there
Yeah.
was no like smaller scale PvP. There was like in World of Warcraft you have huge battlegrounds, and then you have like 3v3 matches that require a little bit more skill and strategy planning, and you have to actually be more mechanically gifted rather than just like mobbing everywhere,
Right.
So they you didn't really have that aspect either. So they definitely dropped the ball in a lot of ways, but I had such high hopes for the game. Was sick, dude. I love that fucking game.
It's so good now because, like, for anyone who doesn't know, they have PvP, which is called I just had the name. What's it called? What's the PvP where you queue up?
Outpost Rush.
Outpost Rush.
That was actually fun.
So that's like
But
ground.
it was
war.
big. It was like 20v20 or whatever, right?
Yeah, but now it's with every server. It's like a random queue. It's so like before
you're not playing the same fucking assholes every time.
You see like the one like mage who's like always killing
everyone. Yeah.
Because he's got the OP build and he just knows how to play it.
Yep.
Like now you're playing against every server.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know, but that's for sure. That's the last game that I actually played where I was playing till I did like a 24-hour stream. Went on launch. I went ham.
I don't even think I knew you yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on Facebook still. I was going ham.
Yeah, you were.
We went ham, dude. That's when Dad Bod was still around. We had the whole saucy crew in there. We all had like everyone was always in Discord. It was like such this amazing community feel that I hadn't felt since early in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's what MMOs are about. And when you lose that, you lose MMO, people that love MMOs, you lose that. When you don't have that like community aspect where it's like you have to rely on other players to progress. Like even Destiny still has that to a certain extent. Like you have to rely on 5 other players to run these raids, Even some of the smaller scale stuff where you have to have a good team of 3 to do some of the what the fuck are they called? I just did the dungeon with God, what are they called?
Like the
master dungeon. I can't remember. Fuck.
It's a dungeon, right?
Yeah, it's a dungeon, but it has a special name because it has like special modifiers. It's like basically the hardest content you can do, huh?
Are they called nightmares on there?
I think that's
Diablo. No. It's like their version of a nightmare.
It's like kind of like their version, yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like I just did it. I did it with Virtue and with All Time Bree. We just did it. I just did it a few weeks ago.
Do that. That was a minute ago.
That was like a month or 2 ago, right?
2. Yeah, that's a long time.
Okay, yeah, that's a good while away, yeah. But yeah, I guess not just. It feels like just. God, dude. Fucking shit's crazy,
You've been a ghost.
Man. Yeah, I'm kind of been 2. I was looking at my notifications, bro. 13 weeks since my 13 or not 13 weeks. 13 days since my last stream, bro. I don't remember the last time I spent 13 days off stream. Like it's been probably 5 or 6 years since I've spent 13 days off stream.
And ever since I've known you, you've been like 6-7 days. I mean, I'm like new around.
Yeah. When I would take breaks.
No, just like.
Yeah. Grinding.
Only.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's crazy. I was talking about like I'm definitely in a good space mentally right now. Like I love my job. I love like where everything's at. Like expand stuff's going great. Job's going great. Family's doing well. Like we're chilling. Everything's going great in my personal life and my professional life, but I want to find more time for this because I still love doing this stuff. You know what I mean?
Expanse is getting a little crazy.
It's getting a little fucking busy, man. It's like holy shit. Like
I've had a little like while I've been taking my little like social media break, I've had a little imposter syndrome. I'm just like, what is going on?
It's nuts, dude. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to see. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped to
Logan and Mern been grinding, son. While we've been ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been good. But yeah, I definitely want to make sure that I squeeze some more time in for the content. I gotta find that balance because it's a big part of me, big part of my life, and I still want to make sure that we keep crunching on this stuff.
Yeah, we're also figuring out like what your not rebrand, but like what your new, I guess, style is gonna be.
Yeah.
Right, because you're limited on time, obviously, but
yeah, that's why we
how do we make it
make sure we're
with
on,
what
we're
you're
on purpose.
limited on? How do we make it consistent?
Yeah, 100%.
Even if it's like a one like banger video that's like highly edited, like how do we do that?
Yeah.
Is it on stream? Is it offline?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
we'll figure it out. I'm not in like this super huge rush. I feel like I mean, before stream started fucking going crazy and breaking, I think we had like 50 people in here off rip. So it's like I know people will show up for the show, you know what I mean? People are going to show up for me. It's like I can't hopefully I don't go ghost for fucking 2 weeks anymore. Like hopefully that's not a thing. And for sure after this year it'll be definitely in 2024 is going to be a little different for sure. But like, I don't even remember where the fuck I was going with that. What was I saying?
It's going to be a little different in 2024.
I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. Like I know people are going to show up. It's just like a matter of making sure that the time that we do have to spend is on point, on purpose, and we put good shit out for the people that actually show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than just like spitballing shit together. Like this got like tonight got derailed. Like, well, now the stream's fine and stuff, but tonight got a little bit derailed because now we had internet issues for like the fucking past 2 hours. We seem to be okay now, but that kind of threw a wrench into things.
They just go to the YouTube now to
now they can do that. You know, I want to make sure that the short form stuff that we do is a little bit different, a little bit more on point. And like, you know, Tarkov's going to be making a comeback next month. So like things will start to feel a little bit more normal. Yeah, obviously the volume's going to be like the amount of the volume of content's going to be less, like the quantity, but it's like, it is what it is, man. We just got to kind of work around that. And like I said, I'm not in a huge rush to like, okay, we got to like, there's not a real sense of urgency for me because I know people are going to show up. As long as I'm consistent with you guys, like with stream, we stream every once in a while. I'm present on Twitter. I don't just like fall off the face of the earth. I think people, even if we don't get back on track for another 5 or 6 months, like it is what it is, man. We'll get back to it.
Well, now you got like a little cushion too, so we can just like do whatever we want.
Yeah.
You could be like, all right, I'm gonna stream Saturday. Don't feel like playing a game.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fuck it, we're gonna cook something.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you can do it.
And I definitely want to do stuff like that too. Yeah.
That one did well.
Dude, I thought it went great. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I think
now, next time maybe like we see what actually was cooked and not you shut it off before we get to see the result.
I know.
Like you shut it off in the good point.
Oh no.
You're like, here's our raw meat. Here's it halfway through.
Yeah, we definitely need to figure out a strategy on that though, because I think what it was, I made a brisket that time, and it was like that was gonna take 12 hours. Like I think I fired up.
That's a little different.
Like I fired up the stream at 7 a.m. and I didn't pull that bitch off till like 6 p.m. So it's like
maybe just next time.
But then we got to make sure that I film the process after, like when I pull it off and wrap it and like I got to film the rest of the process, and then we can like upload it and stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to start doing more stuff like that. Kind of been chefing it up a little bit in the kitchen lately. Like I made some fucking badass. What sandwich was that? We made banh mi sandwiches with the pork belly. The next day, yeah, it's called banh mi. It's like a Vietnamese sandwich. I like chopped up a bunch of pork belly, and we like made pork belly banh mi sandwiches the next day, like from leftovers, and like I kind of threw down a little bit. So yeah, I've been kind of doing stuff like that. And I want to kind of whatever the fuck I feel like doing, just get it fired up. But I do want to have like a little bit of a strategy as far as like, hey, let's get some fucking Tarkov content out. Let's make sure we're all, we stay on point with this podcast and keep doing this because this shit's been dope. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
And like the one we posted,
doing like okay.
The one we posted on YouTube did decent. It's an hour and 10-minute video, got like 300 views.
Yeah, like
not that bad.
Who are we?
Exactly. Yeah, it's like not that bad. So
fresh accounts, like we're getting decent.
Yeah, I don't. Did we post this one on the podcast account as well, or just mine?
I did so I'm just trying like different styles, like of sample, like clips.
Yeah.
So like I literally just took the intro from the latest podcast we did, like, and posted it on the TikTok, and that's like 800 views right now.
Nice.
So like, it's just the intro, like of all the highlights of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they're doing decent. Maynard's still our best clip, almost 20K. Like, it's crazy.
Maynard time. That's crazy, man. Yeah. No, it's been fun. It's like we're starting a new journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like
it's
I'm
like
not
an
in any
experimental
fucking
phase.
rush to get crazy with it and like start stressing ourselves out. Like I want to get back to like let's just do this shit whenever we can and have fun with it. That's what I want to get back to. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what most creators like thrive off of. It's hard when you're like
Yeah.
making money off of it.
That's what the
to
thing was.
forget, you forget how to have fun.
There was so much pressure on
Yeah.
me, you know, before I got this job, and thank God for this fucking job. Like now I have like this new passion for streaming. I might not seem like that because I went ghost for 13 days, but I do, man. I love it. I miss this shit. Like I want to get back to it. And like now that there's so much less pressure for me to like be on all the time and be here because it's making money. Yes, obviously the money is fucking awesome, and I'm incredibly grateful that somehow these checks are still rolling in. Like you know, like it's fucking, it's amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful. But it's like now that's just like extra shit that I can like I'm going on a trip with like all the Destiny boys that I used to play with. I'm like, I think I'm gonna plan a trip to Mississippi to go hang out in a cabin on a lake with them for like 3 days. You know what I mean? Like
We just got to get you like
stuff like
versed
that.
in like a camera.
I need to fucking figure out how to get footage on the go.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that shit. Yeah. And for now, I'm just gonna take that tripod phone setup and just get what I can
Phone's
for now.
great.
And then and you know, obviously once I actually am better at like more, not only am I more consistent at shooting some of that footage, but like figure that stuff out, then you know, obviously I can upgrade to get some better shit. But I don't know.
You don't have to have a high production value to have a good video or setup. Like that's one thing people don't think about. Like you don't have to have the craziest. If you have an iPhone, you have like one of the top cameras.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
industry.
And I have like an older one, so it's like probably time for upgrade. I know Angelica wants a new phone soon. Her camera's kind of shitty, so she's been asking for a new one. Fucking figure we'll just go grab a couple new phones and have some good shit for shooting all these you know, this crazy shit we've been doing. Just video here and there, like going to Louisiana, stuff to visit people. Going to Mississippi for that thing. Hopefully it's looking pretty good for that. So that's gonna be cool.
Start a Snapchat. Like that's like it's back. I don't know if you know that, but Snapchat.
I heard people are making crazy money on Snapchat,
crazy money. Like David Dobrik. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. People probably don't know this, but I modeled Fab's content off of David Dobrik, where it was like
we talked about
more.
that.
We'll go in a little depth. It was more like Fab has good clips, but his friends are also what make the clips. So I was like, let's focus on your friends and you all together instead of just like you being good at the game because everyone's good at the game.
Yeah.
But he switched to Snapchat and he's like making bright. Like he stopped doing YouTube.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, he had controversy, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
But like he never.
But like
came
you
back,
could do YouTube as well. Like, so how does that work now? Like, do you know?
You have to get approved and they have to like hit you up. But you get, it's called a show. You get a Snapchat show and you shoot like 200 to 300 times a day. It's a lot. Like you have to grind out every day. But
that's
like
a lot
some
of posts, bro.
I mean, some people are making like 10 grand a day.
Okay, so like give me an example of shit that they like post, just like their regular everyday shit. Just like
it's everything. Like
they like post them while they're taking a shit, or like what?
Like it's David Dobrik's is the one I watch the most, just because I've like been intrigued by like how much money they're doing.
Yeah,
and it's not gonna last forever because it's a terrible business model.
Right.
But he's like posting where he's going, post like a girl. So basically, what you want to do is what it seems like at the very end, you want to post like something that makes people want to watch, because that's what shows up is the very last frame. And so you pick something very intriguing. A lot of these like LA douchebags pick a hot girl with like the breast out. You just pick something that someone's gonna click, like, how do I get to this one photo? So they have to go through 300 ads to see.
I don't know if I can do that. Like I don't know if that's my jam. No, not that specifically, but like just Snapchat in general. Like I don't know if that's my jam.
You would just, it's like what you do for Instagram stories. Like you could just Yes, LA douchebag.
Well, like I never fucking I barely even use Instagram stuff, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, but we can learn. Like it could be the fill, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if they're making that kind of money on their
QA in a new update on this slots game.
Yeah, I don't know how exciting. I mean, I had a fucking pretty dank lunch today though with the vice president. That could have gone on there.
See?
Yeah, I don't know.
You just post your food. I know it's weird because I'm not that way either. Like I'm sitting here talking about it, but I'm like, I probably I'm on social media the most, and I edit for like creators, but I post the least amount of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
So.
I don't post very much at all. I need to start.
It's
but
weird though, because you're letting your personal life in very like.
Which I don't mind. Like I've typically not really cared that people see into my personal life. As long as it's not like I don't like for my kids really to be, every now and again. But I typically just try and keep my kids off social media. Like I wouldn't mind that that kind of insight. It's just I have a really bad habit of like when I'm off. Like I don't fucking look at my phone. I don't touch my phone. Like when I go to my parents' house, I put my phone on the charger and I just leave it there the whole day. Like I'll check on it every once in a while, but I'm not like I don't like carry that shit with me,
I remember that we were like messaging in a group chat like a whole weekend, and then you show up on like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nothing was wrong. We're like, where the fuck have you been?
I like gave you guys a whole bunch of updates. It was like a long text. Yeah.
We're like, where were you?
Yeah,
like, I was like doing this thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, so you don't have a phone while you're doing it?
I really just like super. It's like my, I don't know. It's weird. Like my brain goes quiet. Everything okay? Yeah, they're just looking for. Okay. It's like my brain just like kind of shuts down, and I just like kind of detach from the rest of like the world, right?
That is a bad thing, but we get no warning.
Yeah, I know.
You just go ghost.
But like that's like the only place where that happens to me, where like my whole brain just goes quiet and I can just kind of chill. And it's funny because like while we're hanging out, just kind of chilling, like everyone's always asking me what's wrong because like I'm just kind of
I get that too.
Like I'm just laid back chilling. And everyone thinks that something's wrong with me. Like Angelica will ask me like 7,000 times a fucking day. Makes me want to fucking like.
It's like my Zen mode. I'm the same
that's
way.
Exactly what it is.
Like I get quiet and like I'm almost like non-responsive to people, but it's not like I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like I'm in like my own.
Dude,
like,
I'm just like
Zen.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'm because I'm always so loud and like trying to make people laugh and try and be funny. Like that's just like who I am. Typically, when I am in that mode, everyone thinks like something's wrong with me.
Yeah, and that's just, and I'm not even like a creator, but like whether I'm in a chat with someone or like I'm playing games with people, I'll be so amped up. And it's almost like I have like a creator personality where when I'm on like playing online or doing things online, I'm so amped up. And then I get like to my bed and like I'm just like hanging out with my fiance and I'm just like super quiet. And she's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I feel like I have like a creator personality where like once like there's no cameras, but like if there was one, it would have been on and I'm amped up.
Yeah. Do you think that's because you're like integrated into this like streamer culture and stuff like that? Like so like you kind of personify that a little bit like in your own way, even though you're not streaming?
Yeah. I mean, like I've always made videos like and stuff like that, but I definitely have like that on stage presence. Like even if I'm playing with friends, I amp up like what I say to them because I want it to be fun.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's definitely because I'm editing for people. I'm always like paying attention to creators.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, there's sometimes where I'm just like playing off stream and I'm like looking over at chat,
Yeah.
And I'm like doing way too much, like talking to myself and shit, saying way too much, doing way too much. And I'm just sitting on the couch. Like, what am I doing, bro? I should just be chilling.
Yeah, like when we
I need to smoke a bowl next time,
When we went to Loot Fest, everyone was exactly how I expected them to be. Like you, Ames, Lupo, like you guys are usually pretty loud, but like at Loot Fest, everyone was quiet and just kind of sat there. And I'm like, that's kind of what I expected. When the cameras are off, everyone's chilling.
Yeah. That's pretty normal. That's pretty par.
That's how it goes. I feel like for every
unless we're partying, because that's different, bro. You get me in the club, we turn it up. You know what I mean? That last night was.
You weren't terrible
wild.
though,
huh?
Yeah, that one was crazy.
No, that was good though.
But it wasn't like terrible, no.
But what else?
I don't know. We had a lot of tangents and a lot of randomness.
Yeah, I think it was
good. I have clips whenever you feel like we're getting close to the deep end. Yeah.
Yeah, my food's sitting here. I think I'm ready to fucking call her a day, dude.
All right, let me pull them up. Do you want me to send you the links?
Yeah, so I can pull them up for the stream.
Okay.
Or whatever. The feed to the burner. Oh wait, I don't have the burner on here. Do Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah, send it to my Twitter, please.
All right, this is on YouTube. This one's safe. Come to find out,
Good evening,
Norman's
ladies and
Fat Pig
gentlemen.
Tits TikTok did not like that one bit. We got taken down 3 times.
Wait, which one?
Norman is fat pig
Oh
tits.
man, even though it wasn't his tits out.
No, I finally got it passed because I stopped showing his tits.
Oh,
but
okay.
I just figured like if it was on YouTube, then it was probably safe. But,
All right. Any pre-story for this?
yeah, this man's just like a straight lover man. He just like everyone like you want to be in life to get women.
Okay.
This is George from Los Angeles, California, aka Glendale Gary. I'm looking for a horny girlfriend or a wife so I can give you the love of my heart, baby. So we can enjoy the past forever young years together. Go on adventures, listen to happy music, drink, have good conversations, bring the best out of each other, and always have passionate and hardcore sex every day and every night in some of my big body Mercedes Benz or my BMW. I want you to always wear leggings for me and a tank top because it drives me crazy.
Is he like rubbing?
Oh,
Bro, I hate you. I fucking hate you so much, bro.
I've had that one. I forgot. I haven't watched it in a second.
Bro.
Do you-
Oh my.
Do you think the accent's
God,
fake?
bro.
I want to have hardcore
I
passionate.
feel like he lays it on a little thick, but I kind of feel like that's just like how his accent is a little bit. Bro, some people just like
they just let it
it's
all
like,
out.
You know what it's like, bro? It's like there's like a small percentage of people that exist on this planet right now that were born for this like TikTok, short form shit, just like doing the most off the wall shit you can possibly think of, and it works, bro. Like that's the kind of shit people want to watch right now. Huh?
I think that's him.
There's no way. Nah, there's no way. There's no way.
There's multiple of him. I don't have multiple of him, but
he's just like that.
multiple of him. Yeah,
man. Hey,
it's
sometimes you just gotta pull over the side of the road and fucking make a video and whack it.
I would have hardcore passionate sex.
Why does he sound like a character from GTA 5 or some shit?
I don't know, dude. The accent's probably fake. Let's be honest.
It's gotta be, yeah. But I don't think it's like all the way fake though. I think he's just like kind of laying on a little thick. I think it's
I think his precedent is real.
Yeah.
I think he's just amplifying his character a little bit, so you don't know.
He's an LA guy, I'm really not that shook. Like I'm not that surprised. I was a little bit shocked from like just like initially, but now I'm like, yeah, that's probably par for the course out there, bro. They crazy out there, man. Can't sleep in LA, bro. It's wild out there on the streets. Los Santos, baby.
Just out here fucking.
Out here. No, he's whacking, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely getting nothing, right? You think he's clapping? You think he's getting it?
I think he's fucking. He's something. He's doing something.
I don't know, but you gotta think if he's out here putting like a TikTok ad to get laid, there's no way he's getting women.
Now he is. If that
his Andrew Tate course did not work.
If that video's getting 2 million views, somebody's gonna let him slide in.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna let him slide just cause he's TikTok famous and we let him get it.
The power of clout, huh?
The power of a little TikTok clout.
You used to have hardcore passionate sex.
Passionate sex. What's that guy's name?
I don't even remember. I can't click it.
Fuck.
I can click it, but
oh well, dude. Shout
Glendale
out to
Gary.
Yeah, Glendale Gary. Shout out to that guy, bro. Shout out to that guy.
Now, if you want to play the next one, it's up to you.
All right.
It's like Glendale Gary times 10.
Okay.
It's rough. I'll be honest.
Alright.
But I think it's
black guys who love to fuck and fuck.
Yo, what? Hey. I know we're getting canceled, bro. All right.
Why? It's just what he loves.
Grant's gonna get me canceled.
Fuck good. If you're a hot black guy and you want to fuck me at $23.95, if you want to move in, you can move in, but you gotta fuck me. I need to be fucked a lot, man. Get free food, free rent, and everything else, man. Here's the deal, man. Men from jail, homeless, or you're a thug, you want to come move in, your friend can move with you too, man. Free rent, you get a lease and a key. Fuck me. Piss on me, beat me. I'm home now. You see me, you want to come over today and try it out, man. If you're in my building, try it out. You want to fucking piss on me, try it out. Seriously, probably only as fuck, man. I'm looking for hardcore guys that mean it, want to do it, and I want to deliver it. I'm a hot white trash. Come dump, let's fuck. Piss on me, beat.
Why is there just like a Tom Segura fucking ad at the end of that?
Because that's where he came from. That's where they found him.
That's okay. So that's where I've seen it. Then I was yeah. That's where.
That's a man who knows what he wants.
But I've heard that shit. So okay, but there's more backstory to that because apparently that guy he does that a lot, where he advertises that and apparently people show up like for real, and like so like that's not like that's legit. That's not a meme. Like that's legit.
Oh yeah, he wants a big guy to just come fuck him.
Fucking hey, bro. Listen.
I mean, he knows what he wants. Like, let's be honest. Like,
I'm not gonna hate on that.
Props to him,
bro. Is he from LA too?
Probably like Las Vegas. He kind of looks like Ron Jeremy, no?
I'm not pulling the video up again.
You don't have to. You have to pull that back up.
What the fuck, bro? Yeah, I was watching. I think it was Two Bears One Cave, right? They were talking about it.
Yeah,
and they were like, it's legit, it's real. Like people show up to that person's house, and he just like lets them.
It's hard to top their video. Like they have the best clips. Like we don't have a group yet that can get us stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm using them because it's crazy. It's a man who wants to just come over and fuck him. You know, it's just what he wants.
Hardcore sex.
Hardcore. He's just a white trash guy ready to get fucked. You know?
Well, I guess that's as good a time as any to sign off, my boy.
Right, that works for me.
All right.
See you guys next week for more hardcore fucking.
See you guys next week, man. Make sure you guys are on the lookout for this bad boy on the YouTube. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking your time, my boy. I'll see you next week.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Glendale Gary, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.